All right, so this is part of the holding company plan. How to get fast cash from your business. If you want to start a business instantly, and we will define what instant cash is, what you want to do is start a service business. Literally, you can start a service business on Monday and make money on Monday. And this is one of the reasons that you will see on YouTube medical couriers or courier services, where you go ahead and pick something up, drop it off, and you get paid that day. And there's a lot that you could do with a service business. One of the things you could set up with a service business is to actually do something for someone. There's a company that sets up LLCs. It's called InkFile, I believe. There's 2 or 3 of them. And literally, you send them some money and they set up your LLC. And this is a huge, huge thing for a lot of people because they feel that setting up an LLC is very technical and it's really, really hard when it's not. But credit repair, that is a service business where you go out, get a customer says, hey, I have this problem, and then you begin to work on that problem. Now, credit repair is a very interesting business to be in because of the laws and the way it's set up. And if I was to do credit repair, I would have to come out of the state of Florida because credit repair is illegal in the state of Georgia. But here's the thing with a service business, and this is literally the fastest way you can start a business and you can make money, is to actually do something for someone. Credit repair, pickup delivery, hauling, creating LLCs. These are service businesses where people actually do whatever you need is done for you. I used the service business to set up my 3rd holding company because it's set up in Wyoming. I literally sent them some money. They went ahead and took care of the holding company. They took care of the filing. They took care of everything. And essentially, this is humanly the fastest way that you can start a business. I don't understand. I don't think that computer repair is big as it used to be. And I will tell you one of the reasons why is computers are just much, much better. I remember my first computer would crash and you had to defragment it. I have not had to do that with any of my computers since like 2012. So you get into a service industry and you begin to fix and position stuff for people. Now, how much money does it cost to start a service business? So we're going to go from the cheap service business. Let's say you wanted to start washing cars. You would need soap, you would need a bucket, you would need a rag, you would need water. Typically, these are things that you could potentially have at your house, but literally starting a business from your house is a bad idea. But let's say you wanted to get into mobile detailing. So what you would need is a van or a truck. You would need a van or a truck. So to get into mobile detailing on the cheap side, to get your used van, the used truck, we're looking at $5,000 to $10,000 to buy this vehicle to use in your business. Now, here's the plus. You could literally, let's say you're a young guy, you're 21 years old, and you just love cars and you want to get into the mobile detailing business. What you can do is literally trade in your personal car for a van or truck, drive that when you're not working. So that's like a 2-banger, and then literally get into the cleaning business. Now, here's the thing, and this is the hardest thing for any service business. How do you get customers? Now, there's the simple way, place up a sign with your phone number on it. That will get you customers. It may not get you a lot of customers, but it will get you some customers. One of the things that I'm going to teach in Mental Money is this whole process of creating and setting up, hold on a second, a methodology on getting customers. Because whether you start a credit repair business, forming LLCs, you have to have a way for people to find your business so that they can go ahead and utilize your business. You do the service so you can get paid. Now, I have never done a service business. My businesses have been lead generation and operation businesses, but I've never done a service business. But I do know that is hands down the fastest way for you to make money. And what would be a service? Like dumpster haul off. Like you go to a house, and this is something I noticed in my neighborhood. They're building a lot of houses. I mean, I was just driving around and literally, I drove past 6 houses being built. 6. Just went this one way, then I got on this other road, and like boom, boom, boom. So people building these houses are gonna need dumpster haul-off services. What's that? You rent them a dumpster. They take the dumpster to their house, they put it wherever they needs to be, and they fill it up, and once it's full, you come pick it up and you dump it. That's a service business. It's a very unique service business because it's not a business that a lot of people think about, but I want you to think, the number of people building houses, the number of people who are doing remodeling, they need these dumpsters. They have to have them because literally, I can tell you from personal experience, just hauling off trash and setting that up, it can become quite the nightmare. This is like, I'll tell you a quick story. We had a 10,000 square foot warehouse, right? And 4,000 square feet of that warehouse was a dollar section. Everything in that section was $1. Why? Because in the beginning, we were throwing stuff away, and there's a cost to throwing stuff away. So I was like, we could sell it super cheap and make some money, or we can continue to spend money to throw it away, because our trash fees were starting to mount up. I remember one month we spent like $8,000 throwing stuff away, and I was like, we can't keep doing that. So we literally just started to sell it, and that became a big focal point for the upscale garage sale, because I remember the first few weekends, we really didn't do that much. And then around weekend 6 to 10, we started doing $3,000 and $4,000 and $5,000 and $6,000 a day. Now, what did I just tell you? We were spending $8,000 to throw this stuff away because we consistently got shirts, microwaves, dishes, clothes. We just got this stuff over and over again. And we got this stuff at such a rapid rate that literally we were paying to throw it away because stuff was just stacking up. And then I think creating the dollar section became one of the biggest ideals I ever had, because literally that section became it became an operation cost section. Like we would do about $15,000 to $20,000 a month from the dollar section, right? Well, guess what our operating costs were? $15,000 to $20,000 a month. So that dollar section literally paid the operating costs, and what was sold on eBay was profit, what was sold on Amazon was profit, what was sold on Craigslist was profit, because those were our other selling venues. But typically, there's a lot of people who want to start a business and they want to start making money. And you know, if you're one of those people, or you're looking to actually start creating and building and setting something up, a service business, hands down, is the best thing. This is a car wash, dumpster rental, credit repair, anything where someone can come to you and you actually do it, and at the end of the product cycle, they have whatever they need already done. A lot of money can be made, and money can be made very, very quickly, really, really quickly. Now, I would say, like, let's say you wanted to do credit repair. Your cost would be, you know, to go ahead and get your LLC and all this other stuff. And literally, to get customers, you could do organic advertising, which is create a YouTube channel. get people who need help with their credit. And what I feel going forward in the future, the thing that's going to be is to start learning how to run ads. Once you start to learn how to run ads, I feel this is a game changer, and this will dramatically change and set up your business in a major way. And because what you do is you go ahead and start advertising for customers. And what I believe, this is going to become a very big and important part of many people's businesses going forward, to set up a business where you actually literally are advertising and go ahead and have a cost structure where your cost for doing business of running ads is covered, the cost of having an office is covered, and on top of that you have something called a juicy profit. But this is for people who literally cannot wait to start making money. And to a degree, I wouldn't call car rental a service business, even though it is to a degree, because it's a very expensive service business to get into, really expensive. But Airbnb, service business, hospitality business, that's another one. But these are business models that are really expensive to get into. And typically for the entry-level business person, you can only get like a handful of cars or maybe a few houses. And for you to make what I call livable income, and I'll do a whole video about that, and I'm always writing myself notes, livable income. And a livable income in my mind is $10,000 a month profit. This is what you pay taxes on, which more than likely means that you made $20,000 to $30,000 in gross revenue, and you net it out at a $10,000 profit. Or if you have a certain kind of business, you could do $10,000 in sales and your profit margin is 95%. So the majority of that is profit. But we'll do a whole video talking about livable income and how a business can help you create livable income faster than investing. So this is it. I want you to sit down, put your heads together, and think of what kind of service business you could start. And essentially a service business, they come to you and it's like, I need this done. And at the end of the day, it's done, you get paid, and they move on, and everyone's happy. But a service business, hands down, is the fastest way. Cleaning service, when it comes to clean your house, service business. My maid, at one point, I had a place I needed a deep cleaning. That was like $500, and I think they spent maybe 3 hours working there. So a cleaning service, a maid service, a janitorial service, anything like that. But the whole key to that is how to get customers. And that's going to be a very big and important part of you setting up your business and doing the things you need to do to go ahead and make money. All right, so hopefully you got the ideal. Let me know what your thoughts are, and let me know where you fit in with this service business aspect. Many people want to do content creation. I will do a completely different video on that, because content creation can be quite lucrative if you have the skills and if you're set up for that. All right, that's all I got for you guys. Let me know your thoughts and opinions, and I will see you guys in the next video.